want, what you really want. Tell me what you need, what you really need. Tell me how you gonna get it.
People power.
How we gonna get it.
People power.
How we gonna get it.
People power.
How we gonna get it.
People power.
Tell me what you want, what you really want. Tell me what you need, what you really need. Tell me what you want, what you really want. Tell me what you need, what you really need. How we gonna get it?
People power.
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 They say come back.
We say fight back.
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 Come back.
Fight back.
Come back.
Fight back.
Come back.
Fight back.
Come back.
Fight back.
What do we want?
Trauma center.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Trauma center.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Trauma center.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Trauma center.
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 When do we want it?
Now.
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 Make some noise!
Okay, people. We'd like to thank everyone on behalf of the Trauma Care Coalition for coming out today and supporting this action. At this time, we would like for all of our speakers to make their way up to the front over here by the bullhorn. And I'm going to pass the bullhorn to your MC for the day, Zan. Make some noise!
How we feeling tonight? First up, we have Dontre. He's a youth leader with Fly.
Let's go! Yeah!
Yeah.
So how's everybody doing today? That's good.
It's hot out here.
Well, my name is Dontre Bell, and I just want to say I'm glad to be out here right now. It's an honor. So, I'm from Urban Prep, not Inglewood, not West, but Brownsville. Well, great things are happening. So I just want to say, I want to talk about our community. Therefore, what's going on from my knowledge and my sight. I just want to know, when will it stop? And I have a close friend of mine, that's Will. I can say he's a respectful, determined, and he's a leader. But I know he's a former gang member. But because of that, like many other youth of the south side of Chicago, it's hard to get the proper education. And it's hard. And then the job offers for him doesn't exist. It's just his lack of resources that really is holding him back. That has influenced his predicament. And it's not fair.
It's not fair.
People like my friend inspires me to do things like this, supporting our youth and our community, and fighting for our right to health care. We need a trauma center because what if a random gunfire or maybe a car hits a man or female that are old or young? They need the right treatment to live on, to dream on, and to breathe another day of life, so they can keep living in life.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
The university has a responsibility to one of the richest hospitals in the country. It has a responsibility to provide the poor, especially the black and brown youth that are the ones that are dying in staggering amounts at the UFC's door. I wish for better. I want better. And working hard every day, we shall achieve better.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right, next up we have Michael Dye.
It's heavier than what I thought it would be. Everybody.
Everybody hear me? All right. How everybody doing today?
Good.
I am co-founder and president of Rise Chicago. This is my vice president and co-founder of Rise Chicago. Rise Chicago stands for Reclaiming Inner City Streets and Elevating Chicago. We were founded May 9th after our friend died May 7th, whose name I will withhold for today for personal reasons. We all know that the violence in Chicago has taken a huge toll on the youth in Chicago, especially on the south side and southeast side of the city. So we feel that the university is not doing what they can do best by providing a trauma center on the south side, which they have the resources. As you see this beautiful campus here, I mean, this thing is amazing. They have the money and the resources to provide a trauma center, and the fact that they won't do it is unacceptable. And we, as a Trauma Center Coalition, will not go without a fight until our trauma center is given to us like we deserve from the Southside community. As a 19-year-old sophomore college student, I feel that, and having to travel from 79th all the way downtown, the fact that my life is in danger 24/7, and if I was to get hurt in any type of way, then I will have to travel all the way up north or in the south suburbs to get health care from any type of trauma is ridiculous, and I don't think it's fair, and I don't think anyone else here thinks it's fair. So we just want a trauma center for the south side so we can have the fair opportunities that everyone else has up north. And we're going to keep fighting until we get it. Thank you.
Next up, we have Patrick and Eve.
How does this work? Want me to hold this? Can I hold this? I don't take it off. Does that come off?
Yeah, no.
Oh, it does?
Just lift it up.
Lift it up. You do
Yeah,
this?
you Chicago education. Alright?
Oh, you broke it. There you go. Sorry, no technical difficulties.
Cool. Can everybody hear me?
No.
Other side. Got it. How about now? Cool. So my name is Patrick. I am a student at the University of Chicago, and I work with the group Students for Health Equity, who fights the Trauma Center campaign alongside Fearless Leading by the Youth and Rise Chicago. And I'm really happy to be out here today, because today is actually a very special day for the Trauma Center campaign. I spent 3 hours this morning in a hearing downtown put on by the Illinois Department of Public Health to talk about the lack of trauma centers on the south side. And I saw the strength that our movement has gotten as doctor after nurse after student after activist after organizer testified on our behalf. And so that was a really powerful moment for me this morning. But I want to say I was thinking something during that hearing. And I think that the changes we want to see happen are not going to be delivered on a silver platter by the Illinois Department of Public Health. The same forces that have allowed the University of Chicago to close their trauma center are going to allow state government to refuse to take a courageous position where one is necessary. And the power that we need to see the changes that we want to see is going to come from the people at this protest, not from the people in the State House.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you're a student at... All right. And so if you're a student at the University of Chicago, then I want to tell you that this is your fight too. From your education... If your education is not giving you the courage to confront powerful institutions, then what are you even doing here? And so it takes courage to speak out at an event like this. And I want to invite you, if you are here and you have the courage to be at something like this, then help your friends get to the same place. That's how we build and that's how we grow. Invite your friends to lend their voice and invite your friends to be courageous. And if that's a little bit too abstract for you, then Eve's going to talk about how to bring it a little closer to home.
Let's go, Eve.
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
All right, my name is Eve Zuckerman. I'm a third year at the University of Chicago and the chapter lead of Organizing for Action at UChicago. I want to tell you two stories. The first is in 1998, there was a student at this university named Michelle Martone. She was a fourth year here, and she got run over by a car outside her dorm. She was unconscious for 8 months. And she was unconscious where? A Cook County hospital. Not here. Not here. She had to be taken all the way to Cook County Hospital because the UFC had closed its trauma center. there, they will close the doors on me at my own institution, right here at the University of Chicago. That it? No, that's not right.
Don't you pay tuition? Don't you pay tuition?
Yeah. My family is invested in this institution. I'm invested in this institution, and we're all invested in this institution. So, the best way to make sure this fight becomes a victory is to involve all stakeholders, including our parents. So if you have a phone, take it out right now. Who's got a phone? Do you have a phone? Show me your phones.
I got a phone.
My phone's about to die.
Show me your phone.
It's on 1%.
I've got one.
All right, put this in your phone. This is Kenneth Polanski's phone number. It is online. It is his office phone number. You can give this to your parents, and they can ask a very simple question. Why isn't your own institution providing trauma care accessibly nearby and at its own top 20 medical institution right here on campus? The number is, you all ready?
Yeah.
773
773
702
702
3 004.
004.
You all got that?
Yeah.
All right.
One more time.
One more time. 773
773
702
702
3004.
3004.
So call Dean Polanski and ask, why don't we have a trauma center here for our students and for our neighbors at the University of Chicago Medical Center? Thank you.
Thank you. Amazing.
All right, up next we have Parrish.
He's a grown man.
Good afternoon.
Yes, you gotta hold it.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How is everybody doing today?
Good.
My name is Parrish Brown. I'm a youth leader with the Kenwood Oakland Community Organization. Today,
Speak into it.
speaking to it.
You good, bro.
Today, I stand here in support of Fly. Fearless leading by the youth and their struggle to get the University of Chicago to do the right thing and open a level 1 trauma center on the south side of Chicago. I feel it's a shame that the University of Chicago refuses to step up and do its part to help save the lives of primarily African American youth living on the south side of Chicago by closing the doors to us. If we are older than 15 and in need of emergency trauma care for injuries ranging from a car accident to shootings, we will be shipped all the way to Northwestern or Cook County Hospital. This is wrong. We are here to demand that the leaders of the University of Chicago stand up now and be on the right side of history by opening a Southside Trauma Center now. We believe that it's not a question of if the South Side of Chicago will get a trauma center, but when.
When, that's right.
We believe that it's not a question of the South Side of Chicago will get a trauma center, but when. We say this is now for a trauma center. We are tired of Chicago youth dying on the doorstep of the hospital after being refused treatment because they may be a day older than 15.
Yeah.
The impact of not having a level 1 trauma center from 22nd and 95th Street on the south side is tragic.
Very tragic.
The leaders of the UFC had the opportunity to do the right thing because it's not right to sit in the center of the African American community and not provide services to all its youth, and at the same time build a $740 million hospital, but not expand build a trauma center here in our community. It's not right. We demand a meeting with Mr. Polanski. This coalition is growing bigger and bigger
and stronger.
And if the university does not act now, this will be a big issue for them starting now.
All right, and now we have Nadana.
Nadana.
Yep.
My name is Nadana Carter, and I'm a member of the mental health movement and a part of STOP. We have been fortunate enough to watch what young people can do when their minds are set. For in 10 years, there's been no place for people to go on the South Side. People are dying in the streets, and the thing that young people are doing today is saying it will end today. This is for everybody. This is for old people. This is for young people. This is for everybody. This makes Chicago a better place. Not only that, the University of Chicago gets our tax dollars. And at all times, we must be mindful that they are getting money from us, and they need to give back some of what they get. I'm also here to talk about the public mental health clinics that may close if we don't get support. Last year, we lost 6 public mental health clinics. We had over 500 deaths. We had over 400 deaths that were due to suicide. People are dying. They need public mental health services. The city of Chicago has 6 remaining public mental health clinics, and they have not decided to accept an insurance referral, join the insurance referral network, which means that most people that have insurance will not be able to go to the public mental health clinics, and they will close. We are asking people to go to change.org/mental health movement and sign an online petition that urges the mayor to accept the Cook County Referral Network. Thank you.
And now we have Veronica.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Veronica Morris-Moore. I am a member with Fearless Leading by the Youth. For one, I just wanted to thank everyone who came out here in the cold to hold a sign, to support, to hold a flower. I was here when we first started this, when Fly first started this campaign back in September of 2010. And to see how many people are out here right now, it makes me believe that what we're doing is the right thing. I'm really grateful for the adults that have come out to support the youth, because we've been out on the forefront of this fight and we're not leaving anywhere. It is our friends that are the ones that are out here dying. It is our loved ones that are out here that are no longer living, and we have to live on for them. This is a fight that we cannot step away from. So I just wanted to appreciate everyone that is here, and for those who couldn't be here. I also wanted to do shout outs, because I know it's a bunch of different people here. Where's Fly at? Okay, I thought y'all was sleeping. Where is she?
We on that campus.
Where's Coco?
Don't call my name. Don't she this?
Hey, where's the University of Chicago?
Do we got some nurses out here?
Nurses!
No, let's make noise for the nurses anyways. Woo! Where's Burger King? Excuse me, hold on.
Hey, where's the School of SSA social work is at?
You know, I was gonna get to y'all, but okay. But yeah, so thank you to all the different organizations that helped organize this and put this together. I just want everyone to be clear what our demands are, right? One, we want a trauma center now! But we also want Dean Pulaski to meet with the community members and other hospital leaders that are concerned about this fight. Just this morning, myself and the other few people that are here spoke at a hearing downtown at the State Building about this issue. So we are making progress, y'all, and it's possible. Another demand that we have is that the University of Chicago not only meets with the community, but actually take into consideration what the community, and not just the community, but their own students feel. Okay? So, with that being said, if anyone didn't notice, we have coffins here. And so the idea behind these coffins was that we wanted to represent the lives that are lost, right? Because we are dying at the door of this hospital. And these coffins have the names of different Southside neighborhoods on them. And we want to let everyone at the university know
man, I want to do this song now.
Please put your flowers on top of the coffins out of respect and out of symbol for the loved ones that we have in this community. And while we do that, we'll be chanting, "We'll be back! We'll be back!
We'll be back! We'll be back! We'll be back! We'll be back! We'll be back! We'll be back!
Turn up!
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 We'll be back!
Turn up!